Where do you think one of these would live? In the forest, desert, or ocean? Well, these are all examples of different kinds of biomes, which is just a fancy word for place in nature. Today, we will go through different biomes and what kind of animals you may find in them. Hi, my name is Haley, and I love animals. I even did a whole video on pets in the US. You can watch it here if you'd like. But there are lots of other kinds of animals besides pets, and they all live not in houses, but outside, in nature. Now, not every animal lives in the same place. Could you imagine a lion in the Arctic? Or a dolphin in the jungle? That would be strange. And that is because animals have evolved or grown over time to live in a specific kind of biome or habitat. Let's go over some of those habitats together. First up is the forest. This kind of biome is in many parts of the US, and animals such as deer, bears, foxes, and hawks live in the forests of the US. A forest has lots of trees like this and can be anywhere from very cold to warm, but not too hot. A very hot forest is called something else. That would be a jungle. A jungle, like a forest, has lots of trees, but they look more like this. Jungles are very hot places and are homes to animals like monkeys, tigers, snakes, and many beautiful, colorful birds and frogs. Another habitat that is very hot is called the desert. But unlike a jungle, a desert doesn't have any trees. In fact, a desert looks like this, mostly sand or rocks, and is very dry. It is very hard to survive or live in a desert, but some animals, such as certain kinds of lizards and snakes, and even little mice, have figured out how to do it. Remember, the desert is pronounced desert, with the stress on the first syllable, and a Z sound in the middle. Also, it has one S. Next is another biome that is mostly made up of just one thing: the grasslands. Just like it sounds, grasslands have lots of grass. Often only grass, no trees or even hills. In hotter parts of the world, such as parts of Africa or South America, the grasslands have tall, yellow grass and animals like lions, elephants, and giraffes live there. But the further away you get from the equator or the middle of Earth, grasslands become greener and have animals such as buffalo, rabbits, and coyotes. If you go even farther away from the equator, you get to the next biome, the Arctic and the Antarctic. The Arctic is found in the very far north, and the Antarctic is the very far south of our Earth. It's mostly cold and snowy, and just like the desert, it is also a difficult place for animals to live. But animals like polar bears, penguins, Arctic foxes, and seals call at least one of the poles their home. But wait, this animal can also live here. This seal is underwater, which is our last biome. Animals that live under the water are living in an aquatic habitat. Aquatic habitats can either have salt water, like the ocean, or freshwater, like lakes and rivers. Aquatic animals are mostly things like fish, but also include the octopus, whales, dolphins, and even some animals like seals, crabs, alligators, and otters that can live both on land and in the water. And there you have it, the different biomes and habitats found on our beautiful Earth. Now, if you were an animal, which habitat would you choose? What different biomes exist in your country? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Oh, and if you haven't yet, click the link in the description to check out the Lingoni app. It has hundreds of lessons just like this one, plus exclusive audio lessons and worksheets to take your English skills to the next level. We'll see you there.